Okay, so I just put on a first layer of Plasti Dip because that's what I had at my house at the time. My R6 is behind me right now, warming up because I'm about to change its oil. I'll get into the oil on my WRX, it's unrelated. But Plasti Dipping the fairings. I'm gonna have to move some vehicles around in the garage in a second. And then I'm going to throw my taillight and my headlight also on the bike and change the oil on this bad guy. Hopefully I have time to do all that today. Yeah, so that's the update on the stunt bike. We'll get there, getting there slowly, just have a million projects to do. What is going on, guys? So today is one of those days when routine maintenance goes completely awry, and in the process of changing my oil on my R6, in the process I'm trying to get my filter off, which I'm very good about changing my oil. I change it at least every 3,000 miles. Try to do it more often than not that. So I'm trying to get my filter off, and it's just incredibly stuck. As you can see, I've taken off. Normally I just have to take off the plate that's guarding the chain. I don't have to take off this guy here that also surrounds the chain, or my shifter. I never had to take that off, but I'm just trying to get a better angle and a better grip on this thing, and it is not coming. So I have all my tools out over here. I have this giant freaking breaker bar, and I was using this wrench with a socket extension until, and I've never seen this happen before, until my wrench snapped. I'm sorry, until my extension snapped. It just clean off. I've never seen that happen before, at least never when changing an oil filter. So I sprayed some WD-40 on there. I gotta run to class in a second. I gotta pick up another oil filter wrench. I even tried this makeshift wrench. So you take a bandana, you twist it around, you wrap it around it, and then you put a socket extension. This is the socket extension I was using. You tuck it in, and then you basically press it against the filter like that, and then you're able to get leverage on the filter. And even that just wasn't getting enough grip. So I'm off to the store to pick up another oil filter wrench. Started the wiring for my taillight, getting all that tucked and digging out all the wiring that was tucked away before, when this bike was just a complete stunt bike, no lighting whatsoever. I have everything set up for my headlight as well. I'm just gonna have to splice these wires, splice the connection here, and I haven't decided on what I'm gonna use to reconnect everything, but I'll probably just end up soldering it. Alright guys, so I spoke to one of my friends about this problem, and I think what I'm going to try to do is just jam a screwdriver through the oil filter, and then I should be able to rotate then. It's just going to be a little messy, but that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so the screwdriver through the filter did not work. It is on there so tight that I can't even get enough leverage with that. So what I did, notice the bike is a little higher. I took a couple minutes just to calm myself down, and then I came back out and I threw on my front stand because I didn't have my front motorcycle stand on yet. So it gives me a little more ground clearance, which means I can get a little longer of an object in there to work with. I'm gonna try this screwdriver thing one more time. So I finally got my oil filter to move, and I'll show you how I did it. I actually had to get a drill out right here. I started with a small bit and I worked my way up. So you start with a small hole,
and I actually had to drill a variety of holes in different locations and different angles through the filter, just big enough so that, as you can see, I really don't have a whole lot of space to work with here. Just big enough so that I could get this screwdriver through, which is my heaviest, dutiest screwdriver I have. Anything smaller, it was just so stuck that it would have snapped this. It actually did bend this screwdriver a little bit. So I was able to get this all the way through, but then you only have so much space you can rotate until you run into something. So that's why I had to do such a variety of holes. It was a very painstaking, tedious task. It's very frustrating. Sometimes that's just what you gotta do. So this is what my old filter looks like. You can see all the holes where I drilled and poked through this thing so that I could actually get a screwdriver through so I could rotate it. Okay, the bike's back together. That fiasco is done with. So as tempting as it is to bring your bike into a shop, especially when you have a problem like this, I still highly recommend doing it yourself. So at least you know what you're doing and what's going on. Thanks for watching today's video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.